Marcella Gomez is the creator of the hottest candles in town, Oh Comadre Candles. They're infused with Latino-themed flavors like horchata and even Vicks Vaporub. She's here to talk about her journey from nurse to thriving entrepreneur. Welcome to the Trend Talk, Marcella.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I skipped a step. Instead of nurse, your first career was a production designer, correct? With working with brands like Victoria's Secret.
That's correct.
So how do you transition from that to nurse to now entrepreneur?
Life, that's all I can tell you. None of this was planned. I was in the fashion industry and my son was diagnosed with autism. That changed many things. And so I wanted to learn more about autism, and I thought, let me become a nurse and I'll spend more time at home. Boy, was I wrong. That's not the case. So I did become a nurse, and nursing's wonderful. If you want to become a nurse, I highly recommend it. But I would come home because...
Exhausted, right? And drained, probably?
Yes, you absorb.
Right.
And anybody in healthcare will tell you the same thing. So the candles started as a form of therapy for myself.
So you would come home, you would turn a candle on, and then later on you ended up taking a class in candle making. And that's when kind of that light bulb moment happened of you creating your own candle, right?
Everything has been an accident. The candle making is a form of me to release. For example, nursing is very serious. There's lots of sorrow, and candle making, Oh Comadre, I'm going to call it Oh Comadre, is the complete opposite. It's festive. It's a celebration of life, celebration of my culture, and
I love the name Oh Comadre. How did you come up with that name?
talking to my comadre.
And when you guys were in that conversation, that's when this idea sparked, I'm assuming.
Oh, we thought it was hilarious.
Right.
We never have guessed that I would be on TV because of the candles.
And talk to us about the different flavors that you have, and why did you decide to infuse them with like horchata or abuelito, for example?
I wanted, once again, celebrate life. And to me, this is what's comforting, what evokes emotion, memories, and it's a part of me, and it just comes so natural.
Right. And they're really healing too, right? And because you turn a candle on and it'll remind you of maybe like when you would have hot chocolate with your family in Mexico, or maybe during the holidays, because it's a specific scent. So a lot of these candles evoke memory, right?
Oh yes, especially this one, pan dulce. Is I remember having pan con leche with my abuelita at 4 o'clock every day.
Wow.
So this one's very special to me.
And candles by nature are really healing. Talk to us about that. Why are they healing?
The light that there's energy in the light. And that's what makes it different from a diffuser or anything else. It's magical.
Marcella, a lot of people look up to you because you've really, created a community around your product, and you support other women, and you're an entrepreneur, and you've been featured in so many amazing outlets like BuzzFeed and Pop Sugar. What advice would you give to that budding entrepreneur, a Latina that's looking at you right now and saying, I have an idea, how do I start? What should I do? What should I not do? What advice would you give them?
Just follow your heart. My comadre and I laughed. We thought it was a crazy idea, and here I am. So just follow your heart.
That's great.
And work hard.
And if someone wants to get a hold of one of these amazing scented candles, where can they find them?
ohcomadrecandles.com. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on the Trend Talk.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, because if it's trending, we're talking.
Thank you.